Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Wasatch Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to get us going here. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. That's caught. It's Tuggle. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28. And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Catch made on the out route. They bring it down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Breaks an open space. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press it, run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Moves out of the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, it's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs.
And that's going to be a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
He finds some space. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Oh, he's lost the ball. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Boilermakers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8.
Here we go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. That's caught. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in a stat sheet the next day, but when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps this drive alive.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Hawkeyes are in the red zone. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
23, Purdue 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
First down, Purdue.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, the ball is loose near the goal line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. 3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Keeping it on the ground here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Hawkeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That is 2 consecutive runs for 1st downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hawkeyes are in the red zone now. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, man. You got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Boilermakers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense maintaining the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Grant down the middle. It's Branch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically again.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. And the Boilermakers line it up with first and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue. What an amazing comeback here.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Iowa.
He cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Wants to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Boilermakers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Iowa offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He lets it go on the move. This time it's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The offensive line is so caught up with communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. On the run, it's Ray. Fights through the tackler. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Now rolling out to his left. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Iowa. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Breaks into the open. Past the 20.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this one is caught. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking. They came away with 7 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Purdue 40, Iowa.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having...
Here he goes. Breaks free. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Breaking tackles.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Ray. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that one.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes are on the move here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's hit right as he throws it, and complete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Hawkeyes have first and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here comes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And the Hawkeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. On the ground, it's Ray. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. We'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Hebe keeps it himself. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Boilermakers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pounding away with the run game. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The Boilermakers will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Purdue!
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield, gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful, because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it in the end zone.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. And the Boilermakers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back.
He's going for a big play downfield. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.